We're back in FA Trophy action today as we've only played one game off screen since the last episode, and it's safe to say it was a pretty terrible one. What is up, guys? Matthew here, and welcome back to another episode of our FM24 Journeyman career mode here with Darlington, and today we are here for a game in the FA Trophy before then picking up in the National League North once again. We were obviously scheduled to play Braintree in this episode, hence why we were coming back so soon, but the game got postponed due to a waterlogged pitch. The joys of non-league football, eh? So that's been put back to the middle, or to be fair, not the middle, the start of January. Essentially, it's a very busy start to the new year, so that's being pushed back, and we've got an FA Trophy game instead, which obviously is just as important. As we know, we want to really do well in the FA Trophy and make the most of it, so we are going to document hopefully a successful run in this tournament, and then we will play FC United of Manchester away from home in the second game. But I mentioned the one game we played since I left you guys, which was a very good and well-performed draw away at Scunthorpe. We followed it up with this absolute monstrosity of a performance away at Telford. Now, it is worth saying they scored from, 4 from their 5 shots on goal. And it's also worth stating that their form is absolutely ridiculous. We couldn't have played them in a richer vein of form. I mean, look at the state of this. They had an appalling start to the season, couldn't buy a victory, and they've recently won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 league games in a row. Essentially, they've won 10 of their last 11 in the league. It's absolutely stupid. And they simply ran over us. They scored from every single shot, near enough, and we were just powerless to it. You know, sometimes you've got to sit there and go, we were beaten by the better team. I mean, literally 1.65 XG, and yet they scored 4. We weren't far behind, and we only got 1, which was a consolation. So it was just one of them days. Something to note, though, and this worried me, our goalkeeper. Brand new, signed of course because he looks really, really good, and we wanted to upgrade on Tommy Taylor. His first start in the league, or maybe his second start, he dropped to 5.9. That's not great for our brand new so-called goalkeeper. First choice, he's the future, blah-de-blah. So we're probably going to stick Tommy Taylor back in for the cup game here just to take Shelby out of the limelight somewhat. But yeah, that defeat was a little bit of a sickener, and it has dropped us down to 4th in the league, actually. It's very tight, though, to be fair. We do have that game in hand against Braintree, and that's crucial because it could get us above South Shields and back right on the back of Scunthorpe. But it is so competitive and so tight in the playoffs at the moment, and we are now only 7 points clear of 8th. I think we were 11 points clear not too long ago, so we've got to be careful we don't slip out of the playoffs given our very, very good start to the season. But for now, focus will switch to the game away at Hemel Hempstead, which is fantastic. Green also got suspended in that game, by the way, in what was a shocking tackle. He was nowhere near the ball, behind the man. It was really, really bad, and I think the FA are going to ban him for 3 games, annoyingly enough. And elsewhere, in terms of what's happening off the pitch, Sidi Sinyan has revealed that he is delighted to be staying at Darlington because of his strong passion for the club. So yeah, one of our hottest prospects who's gotten a lot of attention has opted to sign on with the club, which is awesome. But without any further ado, let's hope we can progress into the next round of the FA Trophy. So here's the team, and we are going to take this incredibly seriously, but I have dropped Tommy Taylor back in goal. I'm going to just take Shelby out the firing line for now. The back 4 is as you'd expect. I might actually give a start to Sumnall, actually, because, I mean, both of them have got a yellow card warning, and I don't really want to lose them both for the next league game. So we're going to play Jensen Sumnall in defence. I think that's sensible. Nathan Newell's on the left-hand side. CJ Clark is at the base with Little and Caden Kelly either side. Little, another one who's 1 card away from suspension. Sidi Sinyan has to come in for the suspended Harry Green. Spellman's on the left, and we are going to start Andrew Nelson up front because he has been in the office, it seems, every week. We have the 3 strikers. just coming round in one big cycle, kicking off that they're not playing. 1 week it's Nelson, next week it's Curry, next week it's Thompson. But yeah, I think we have the right to say I want a much better performance. Basically, don't get smacked 4-1 again, boys. That would be quite the help. But I don't know what to expect from Hemel Hempstead. They're, of course, in the, I guess, sister league to ours, the National League South. And the 10th, so you could say we're slight favourites for it, but we're away from home. And that could give them the edge, who knows. But I would definitely love to make it far in this competition. We do know that due to us just failing and bottling a place in the FA Cup first round, we do need to satisfy the board by being competitive in this competition, whatever that means. And we have an early chance there. Sumnall almost picking up his first goal for the club, heading that just wide. But yeah, I said this in the last round. It's such a great opportunity for a club like us to maybe dream of taking our fans to Wembley. It would be absolutely amazing. And I have won the FA Trophy before. I won it with York on FM 23. We got to the final, one season, lost, got back there the following season and won, which was awesome. But a quiet game, Hemel Hempstead, edging it slightly, you would say, but I think both sides are cancelling each other out for the most part. We've not really created much, which, as you guys have probably noticed, is the pattern of the game. We sort of start off steady, balanced, get into the game, don't lose it early, and then we will turn it up. But we might be about to witness the most boring half of football ever witnessed in the FA Trophy here, because we are flying towards half-time, and there has been one highlight of one header that went wide, one shot on target between the two sides, and that was a half to forget. I think that is the fairest assessment. Yeah, I think if we can get a goal, it'll make us favourites. We just need a goal. I think we need to turn it up now. I think now is the time. Now is the time to just turn the screw a little bit. We'll go positive. And we'll see if the game opens up. They might start going for it, but we equally are going to start going for it, and we're going for it instantly here. A corner in the box. Clark plays it back to Spellman. And he took that really well, but it was just wide of the mark. A great effort. He scored a few crackers like that in the career mode, has Spellman, and he almost got another one here, but already we've had more highlights in 6 minutes of the second half than we did the whole first half. CJ Clark's got on a wonderful run there, and yeah, maybe got a little bit too excited there trying to score from that far out. But from the resulting goal kick, we instantly win possession, showing an aura of control here, that we've just took the game to another level. We've took it by the scruff of the neck, and we are turning the screw, playing it around patiently, waiting for a gap to open up. Spellman now turns on the afterburners. Good little reverse pass into Kelly here. He's in the box. Caden Kelly. There's space behind him to Newall here. Is he going to pass or shoot? Newall goes for the shot, and it's a good save. That was bottom corner bound. Didn't think he'd take the shot there, but he did, and he was unlucky. Spellman whips the corner in. It's headed up. Newall's there again. Plays it back out to Spellman. I feel a goal should come here. It's dinked to the back post. They do head it clear. Newall there again, and that is the end of the highlights. Felt as if there was a goal incoming there. With the pressure is on Hemel Hempstead at the moment. We have to take advantage while we've got them under it. But maybe they've just weathered the storm a little bit. Yeah, looks like it. Let's make some changes. And we're going to swap Sinyan for Spellman, bring on Chris Prince and Max Thompson, because trying to keep both of our top goal scoring strikers happy is proving to be very tough. Trying to spin two plates at once, it's tough. But we're into the 70th minute here, and I don't really want to replay, so I'm going to go attacking. I think we're going to go for it. I do not want a 0-0, and I do not want a replay. I'm going to encourage the boys again, and we have a highlight here. 77th minute, cross comes in, headed clear. Newall's there again. He's been a wonderful signing It's a fantastic cross towards Mac Thompson. He's crowded out by red shirts. Little's there on the edge of the box, and it's another really good effort from range that just doesn't quite make the target. So close on numerous occasions. Right, we're going to go very attacking. And you know what? Ealing was very impressive, wasn't he, last time in the Cup? And he can play further up. So I think bringing him on as a right winger is something I often forget we can do. But we will do that. And see if he can make the impact once again. I'm going to demand more from the boys in these final few minutes. Is it going to utter into a 0-0 draw, or is there going to be one final twist? There might be a final twist because we've got the ball in our own 6-yard box with just over a minute to play. There's a chance in this, but who's it going to go to? Little's in space. Here's Caden Kelly. Little, don't know if that was intended to win, but he picks it up. Here is Ealing here, freshly on. Ealing, the cross is deflected. Max Thompson has stolen it in the final minute. We've pushed the boat out, we've turned the screw, we've been brave and gone attacking, and our 2 substitutes have won us the game in the final minute. Ealing, who's been fantastic, makes the difference. A little bit of luck with the deflected cross, but Max Thompson in the right place at the right time. He puts us 1 up, and you'd have to say that should be it. Oh, it was tight. It was tight, but he's onside. And I think that will be it. Full time. We've avoided a replay and booked our place into the next round of the FA Trophy. And you can see at the end there, we just shot up with the XG and went for it and got our reward. So that's a good win. It is a good win for us. And we move on into the next round. Be intriguing to see who it is we get in the next round of the Cup. Don't think anything's happened in the league that's going to affect us too much there while we were in Cup commitments. It's earned us 4.5k, which is nice. And we will keep an eye out to see who we get in the next round. I assume the draw will be before the next game. I mean, look at this. 26th and 28th. What? Oh, it's Boxing Day, of course. We might have to rotate the squad a little bit for the next game against FC United of Manchester, who are down towards the bottom of the league. It's a risk, of course it is, but I think we're going to have to rotate the team. Well, let's head then to the game away at FC United of Manchester, and if the draw for the next round of the FA Trophy is between now and then, we'll find out who we've got in the next round. Okay, so we're here for the FA Trophy draw. Only 36 teams in this, so I will happily sit back and watch this. Let's see if there's any teams of note. So there's a few National League sides who are in there. Aldershot, Altrincham, Crewe. Obviously, former Football League side, of course. Fylde, I'd love to get revenge on them for knocking us out of the FA Cup. Lots of sides from our league. Not many National League South sides here. I think the North have absolutely whooped the South's arse here in the early stages of the FA Trophy. Haringey Boro are still in it. They've made it all this way. They're a regional division side by the looks of it. Matlock as well. So it'd be nice to get one of them too, but let's see who we get in the 4th round of the FA Trophy. And one of the few National League... Oh, well, we're straight out. Like that. Eastbourne Boro in the National League South, and they are 3rd. Oh, well, there we go. There's a tie. The 3rd best team in the National League South are going to play the 4th best team from the National League North. And that was out pretty quick, wasn't it? So there we go. A couple of games have been moved around for the game against Eastbourne Boro. And that is there at the end of January. So that's definitely one we're probably going to come back for. You know, I wanted to come back for Braintree. But Braintree, Tranmere, maybe Eastbourne Boro and Peterborough, we'll have to wait and see. But there's the draw for the next round. Out straight away. And now we should be able to head straight to the game in... Whoa! CD Sinyan free transfer? Can we not... Why have we not had a say in this? Is this something to do with his new contract? He's not on a contract. Is he? Yeah, he is. He's on a non-contract. Oh, let's get this sorted. Get him signed up. Get him signed up part-time. Let's offer it. Let's get CD Sinyan tied down. Didn't realise his youth contract had come to an end. We're going to have to jump on this while we can. I think we'll keep it at 6 months. £120 a week for the youngster. I think is pretty nice, I think. And we'll give him a £100 bonus as well. In fact, loyalty bonus has dropped to £6. Did I not change that? We'll go £50 actually. And we'll give him £100 a week. And goal bonus, £25. He's happy with that. We may have absolutely offered him way too much there, but I'm not having him leave for another side, especially to play in their under-21s. That's something we're going to have to keep an eye on, because he's performed very, very well and has been a wonderful asset in terms of squad depth. But anyway, every time I feel like we're free to go to the next game, something happens. Now I think we're here for the game against FC United of Manchester. Okay, so here's the team then for the game against FC United of Manchester. We are rotating in areas where we can, while also trying to maintain a strong team out there. So George Selby's been given another chance in goal. I'm hoping the clanger he dropped last time was just a one-off against probably the most informed team in the league. Harry Perrett will remain in right back. Leckie and Jensen Sumnall are in, so we've brought Sumnall in again, this time for Tom Leake. Harry Wright will come in for Nathan Newall, who we're going to rest for the Warrington game. I am going to start CJ Clark as the ball-winning midfielder, in mind that we are probably going to bring him off at some point. And I may even stick Will Hatfield on the bench. I don't think we've got space, because I think trying to keep all three midfielders fit is going to be tough for both of these games. But Clark's going to be behind James Harvey, who comes in for Ben Little to rest him. Caden Kelly will start. Frankie Ealing will start, as he's earned himself it, I believe, a bit further up on the right-hand side. Spellman will start again, though, but once more, we've got it in mind that we're going to probably bring him off at some point, and Max Thompson is in because he simply will mourn if he isn't. And I think most of these players probably won't be able to play in the Warrington game in a couple of days' time, so yeah, we're favourites. We should be winning this comfortably. I don't want to put pressure on the boys, but their form is pretty awful. They were obviously heavy favourites for relegation, and they've lived up to it so far. We played them in the opening day, if you remember, and it was a chaotic game. We won 4-2, I think. And that was back when our games were chaotic and crazy and goals were flying in. It was like a basketball match. Since then, we have completely switched it up, and we're all about control, solidity, and turning it up when the time is right, not going ridiculously gung-ho all the time. But it's a Boxing Day game, and being the away side at a Boxing Day game is always a little bit tougher, because the home fans often sell the game out, and it's a really tough atmosphere on the most part. But we do have the first highlight here. It's crossed in from the left by Harry Wright, headed out. Here's Perrett, plays it in to Ealing, who puts a fantastic ball at the back post, and there's Max Thompson, who leaps like a salmon and beats 3 defenders, I think, at once to head that in to the corner. And there he is again, Frankie Ealing, proving to be a game changer. Left foot, beautiful cross. I always forget he's left-footed, but I guess having a left footer on the right just gives the defence something different to think about. And we score with our first shot on goal, which is always nice when that happens to you and not your opposition. Kelly with a corner here as we look to double our lead. It's headed clear. Spellman now. Is he going to whip it in? Kelly plays it to Sumnall. Do not shoot Sumnall. Harvey now. He shoots. Oh, and what a goal from James Harvey. He is a star. We love him to pieces. And he can do it all. He can ball win, he can assist, and he can strike. What a finish this is. I mean, they just didn't close him down, and he fires it in to the far corner. Wonderful stuff, and a great start to the game. Elsewhere, South Shields are winning and have gone top of the league for the first time in a while, I think it's safe to say. I don't think Scunthorpe are playing today, interestingly enough. I thought everyone played on Boxing Day. Anyway, oh my God, Wright's free at the back post, and Lecky's there to tap it in. That was almost too easy. Wow. What was that defending? If I was their manager, I would be furious. Look at this. Wright has got the freedom of Manchester to do what he wants. Flicks it back to Lecky. I mean, their defending is absolutely hopeless. And it's 3-0. But we did this in the reverse fixture, if you remember. We got 3 goals early and then suddenly thought we were on the beach. Put our feet up. And they come back into it, and we can't think we're on the beach when it's Boxing Day, boys. It's too cool for that nonsense. But let's just keep going and hope. And I'm going to play for set pieces, actually, because they look like they're absolutely awful from defending them. But, I mean, most of our outfield players are having an absolute beautiful game today. It's great to see so much green down the bottom of the screen there. And if we can get to the end of the half 3-0 up, that is a very good job well done so far. They are going to have a little spell, I feel, towards the end of the half. But nothing doing, and we are 3-0 up. They have come into it. We have to be wary of that. But yeah, I'm going to say I've made this mistake before. Stay focused. Stay focused. Let's not think the game is won, because it isn't. We'll keep going. Hopefully, and I might go balanced now. We've got 3 goals in the bank. Let's go balanced. But I think if we get in deep into the second half and we're still in a comfortable position, QNFC United of Manchester goal here. Ooh! Shelvey with a good save. We can make some changes, I think, then, with the Warrington Gaming mind, but we can't concede this early into the second half, I feel. Weston with a corner, back post. It's well headed clear. But they're going to come again here. Is someone going to engage? Monroe's luckily gone back to their centre-back, and that is that. So we've defended the corner well there. I mean, look at the back 5. It's good to see Shelvey having a good game, getting his match average rating up a little bit. But, yeah, we've not been that good since we've scored 3. We're just managing things at the moment. But they do come again here on the hour. And, oh, that's been deflected, but it's found its way back to them. Oh, my God, Shelvey's just dropped another absolute clanger. What is wrong with our new goalkeeper? What's he doing? I'm going to go positive because I'm worried we've just invited them on. But I mean, this is what he did against Telford. He's letting himself down so much. He really is. I don't want to encourage them because they're winning 3-1. I think it's time to make changes. But this is what he did. In the game where we lost, he's letting in really silly goals, George Shelvey, and I don't understand why. I don't get it. But we'll make the change we said we were going to do. Spellman off for Sinian. Ealing isn't really a natural left-sided winger, annoyingly. That's problematic. But I'm going to leave it as is. It's not ideal. And we're going to bring Ben Little on for Caden Kelly, rest him, and leave it for a bit. Probably bring on Nelson. I just don't want us to make 3 subs and then get an injury. Oh, Christ. Come on, boys, do not. Oh, my God, Harvey, where's that come from? Oh, he's just got a knock. Oh, and we've just brought Ben Little on. As soon as we brought Ben Little on, Harvey's gone off with a knock. You are kidding me. Oh, you are kidding me. What timing? Right, we're going to have to move the furniture around again. So Clark's going to have to move into a midfield 2. Harvey's going to have to drop into a back 5. And we're going to have to play 5 at the back because we don't have anyone else. Harry Perrott can play as a centre-back. Can Newall play? Oh no, he can play as a centre-back as well, actually. So we'll do that. We'll stick Newall in as a left-sided centre-back and go back 5 because, simply put, we've been forced to do it because we just made a midfield change and then the other midfielder goes off injured. Typical. And what else would be typical is if they got a second goal here. Oh, my word. Boys, what are you doing? Cross come in. I mean, it was deflected off of Lecky. Oh, Jesus. Don't do this to me, boys. Do not do this to me, please. They've just got an injury as well. They're going to need some encouragement now because, my God, they've almost let FC United of Manchester back in with ease here. In fact, they're nervous now, and we've put ourselves in this position. And now we're into the 81st minute. We're going to do our game management thing. I mean, I don't know why they're frustrated and uninterested. Lads, you've let 2 goals in from absolutely nothing. I mean, you need to focus. I'm trying to pick you guys up here. Can someone get a 4th? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Why is there so many bodies forward? Where is the defence? Oh, no, this would be hell. This would... I can't believe it. I can't believe we've bottled a 3-goal lead to a side in the drop zone. And now I'm demanding more. And now we're going attacking. We're going very attacking. Oh, please. Please. Don't you dare. Someone win the flipping ball. Oh my God, it's wide. Jesus Christ. What are we doing? Right, corner, come on. Spare our blushes, please. Oh, it's over. Oh. Nine minutes added on. Oh my God. That's incredible. I need to turn our tempo back up, actually. Because we need a goal. What am I doing? Let's stop wasting time. We need a goal. Is there going to be one more highlight? I don't think there is. I think we're going to drop 2 points in the worst way possible. I cannot believe we've bottled a 3-goal lead. I mean, I am embarrassed. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I'm embarrassed by that second half. What the hell happened? I mean, Fitzmartin got a hat-trick. That's so annoying. We could have been on 51 points. Level with second. That is so annoying. James Harvey's out. Oh, he's going to miss the Warrington game. I cannot believe that has just happened. That's just something we weren't doing before. And I'm so disappointed in our new goalkeeper. I really am. He's played 3 games and he's let in 8 goals. Can I warn him about his form? Yeah, I'm going to say your goalkeeping wasn't good enough. I mean, we're going to have to... I've gave him 2 chances, put him back in, and he's just dropped another clanger there. So I have no idea, guys, what's going on with our new goalkeeping signing, but it's turned into a bit of a disaster, and I can't quite believe we've just bottled a 3-goal lead. But we've instantly got to bounce back because in 2 days' time we play Warrington, which is going to be a very, very big game with them being 6th. And being one of the sides who could really close the gap to us, so that's a big one. But we will be back. I think we'll come back for Braintree and Tamworth. 3rd and 7th is a pretty juicy episode. We'll play 3 games off screen. And then I think we might come back for the FA Trophy 4th round. I just don't like having such short gaps between episodes. But, I mean, what's the rush? What's the rush, We can play Spawn Boro and Peterborough Sports after that. And we'll see where we're at following that game. Maybe then we get all of February done and come back for South Shields and Blythe, or Chorley and South Shields, and then all of a sudden, look at the end of the season. Kersnash and Brackley, Scunthorpe and Telford. What an end to the season that is. But that's where we're going to leave it, guys. Not the perfect episode. At least we got through in the cup, but that league game is going to do my head in for a long time now. But regardless, if you've enjoyed this video, do hit the like button and subscribe for more, and do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on what on earth we do about our new goddamn goalkeeper. But yeah, until next time, guys, a big thank you for watching. Do take care, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.